Many people are familiar with Bonnie and Clyde's story. They're almost movie stars, but not so many people knew about Frank Hammer's story.
Right.
How would you define him?
Yeah. It's typical. Sometimes we don't look behind the curtain to see the other half of the story. And certainly in Bonnie and Clyde were the ones on the headlines, but there was the people who chased them. And they had lives too. And so this movie deals with that, I think, in a really effective way. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah. I like it very much.
If it's true that you received a letter from Hammer's family to congratulate you on your part, what did they tell you exactly in the letter?
Well, one said that he thought he was going to see a story about his great-great-grandfather, and then he said, when I saw the movie, I thought I was watching my great-great-grandfather, which was interesting.
Why would you say this story is relevant for us nowadays? Why would people be interested nowadays to hear about this story?
I don't know why now, but I know that the truth is always interesting to people. I've always thought the truth about something can be just as entertaining as the lie.
I've been told that the scene where you take them down was the real spot where it took place. How did it feel to make it there?
Yeah, sometimes you shoot things where the actual event happened. In this particular movie, shooting where it actually happened, I had a lot of feelings about it. Understanding every time I would see the car come at me, and it probably did 10 or 12 times in the filming of it. And I was always struck by the idea that the moment I saw that car, that they probably had about 40 seconds before they were killed. And I always wonder what they might have been thinking about, what they were talking about.
So we talk a lot about the value of experience in the film. Do you think nowadays we value this enough, the people's experience?
Do I think people value experience?
Nowadays, everything is going so quickly and...
Yeah. Well, I think if they don't value it, they later on find out different. I think that those who don't kind of respect a level of experience, they have the right to do things their own way. But a lot of times they'll find out that maybe listening is not a bad idea either.
Once again, about the controversy as to whether these kind of films should be eligible for the Oscar Awards. What's your take on this?
Well, I haven't thought so much about it. It's I feel like animation shouldn't be considered for against live action. I understand that, the idea that if it plays in a theater, and it is a controversy. I wish this movie could play longer in the theaters. On the other hand, the people that are, sometimes making these decisions, or the people that the controversy, sometimes these movies aren't seen by people, and it's nice to give them a chance, even though it's a small amount of time in a theater, but the majority of people are going to watch it on television. And so the big fight is just showing it a short amount of time on the screen. Should that be considered? And I understand both arguments.